Oh, it's a lovely day. I've just been up to my armpits in kumquats, but I've come inside because a lovely young man named Craig has an interest in a lovely young lady called Salma. Salma Hayek, I believe. He told me to say that on the camera. Now, Craig and Salma haven't had a reading before, so I'm going to do their single readings and then a couple's compatibility reading. Compatibility. It sounds like I've been on the sherry, but I really haven't. So I'll just, if you don't mind, I'm just going to sit down because I'm a bit sore after my kumquats. Now, let's start with Craig. Craig's an interesting fellow. He's quite a handsome man, and he plays that a little bit, but underneath he's deeply sensitive. So in thinking about Craig's biscuit, I realise that he's oh, just let me get my biscuits out. Oh, all thumbs. Craig is, there it is. Craig is, I'm going to pop up. Dear. Craig is actually, do you see that? It's actually a Kingston. Now, Craig's a Kingston. It's a very masculine biscuit. There's no two ways about it. It's the biscuit that only ever goes to men. It's got, you can see that? It's got a very strong and masculine exterior, which Craig has. But inside, see how it's got that, well, you might, right inside, it's got chocolate fondant. Now, you've probably heard me say this before, but any of the chocolate range have got a bit of sensitivity to them. And Craig's quite a deeply sensitive fellow, but he likes to keep it to himself. He does. So it's also, this biscuit, it's a biscuit of a sort of, somebody who's a bit of a, oh, and my daughter Karen, she uses the word groovy quite a lot. It's sort of a groovy person kind of biscuit. Someone who's a little bit hip, as they say. Yes, well, that's why Craig's definitely one of those. Now, you might be a bit surprised, but our Salma is actually a Tim Tam. Tim Tam is a deeply passionate biscuit. It's chocolate through and through, but it's got layers, so it's quite complex. Very complex. Quite strong, because it's squarish sort of shape. Very strong, can be forthright, but the thing about the Tim Tam, and now this is interesting, Tim Tam is often the biscuit of the introvert. It's the biscuit that's very, very popular, but there are only 13 in the packet. Did you know that? Or is it 11? Bird? Are there 13 Tim Tams or 11 in the packet? 11, oh sorry. Thank you, dear. 11. There are 11 Tim Tams in the packet, which means it's a prime number, which means it's not easily divided. And Salma, while she appears to be very popular, and well, she is very popular, but she takes things to heart, and she'd only ever really give her true affection and confidence to, a few close friends. It's very much the nature of the Tim Tam. Oh, bless you! Birds had a cold. So, now, we've got the Tim Tam as Salma, and we've got Craig, the Kingston. The Kingston, yes. Are they a good match? Well, now excuse me, turning my back. I know it's very rude. Right, now there they are together. They sit quite well together visually, you can see that, and they match in terms of, they're both of the chocolate range, because both of these biscuits belong to very passionate and quite sensitive people. And they both keep it on the inside a little bit. Now, Craig being the Kingston, he might be a little more out there and a bit more appreciative of the public eye, whereas Salma, while she's in the public eye, might be naturally more introverted. As a biscuit couple, they work very well. They're very complementary because at the end of the day, they listen to each other. They'll be able to tell their heart thoughts to each other. It's a terrific combination of biscuits to be. Wouldn't you say so, Bert?
No.
Oh, doesn't matter.
So I'm looking for my jacket.
No, he can't find his jacket. Look, congratulations, Craig and Salma. I think it's a good match indeed.
Thelma.
No, not Thelma. Bert, come here. You don't need your jacket. He thinks it's a bit improper.
It's going out down to the garden supply shop.
But we've just say hello.
Oh, hello.
Darling.
Lovely.
A booger.
Oh.
Anyway, terrific.
How long have you been